Foota.
Yeah, yeah. It's good to be here seeing you as well. Because you know, so when we're inside, we can't see nothing outside.
There. And it's you were inside for nearly 5 months.
Yeah.
What
Four
can
months and
you
a little
tell
bit.
us about it? What, why, how?
The circumstances on the basis of which I was arrested don't make any sense to even me. You understand what I said?
Mhm.
Because basically I'm charged with smuggling myself into America. I'm trying to enter America without papers. That's the charge. While I was arrested, I have travel documents that permit me to travel until July 2020 this year. When I was exiting the ship, you know, when you exit the ship, you have 3 floors down before you get to immigration.
Yes.
So if it was basically an immigration situation,
You're talking
I would
about the Jamrock cruise ship.
right. So you know, usually if it's an immigration issue, you're going to be stopped at the immigration desk when they run your name and whatever. I
Yes.
was stopped at the door of the ship, and the cops were there waiting. On. First thing them asked me how much weed I have in my suitcase. So I'm like, weed? I think you have the wrong person. 'Cause I'm in a drink, I'm in a smoke. So whatever intel they received, I
Yes.
think was telling them something else than what I was charged for. And when them carry me downstairs now, them search my suitcase and everything. There was no contraband, nothing illegal. And they still did not do a check of my paperwork, immigration wise there. They handcuffed me and took me to the airport
Hmm.
and placed me in a cell. So if it's an immigration situation, how was there no immigration process from my point of apprehension to going to the airport? You
Okay.
understand? They didn't review my passport. They didn't do nothing. All they were asking me about is weed and how much weed they have in my suitcase and all of that.
So what is your lawyer saying about all of this?
Basically, you know, immigration is a process. So we have a strong case, but it still has to go through the process.
Okay.
So while I was apprehended, we went to court 2 times over a 2 month period or a month and a half period. Then we were supposed to go, because you have 3 court hearings when in immigration hold it. When we were supposed to go to the last and final court date, where they have to make a decision, either they're going to send you home or they're going to give you your paperwork and you stay in America. That day, when we went to court, there was no judge. Everybody was there. My lawyer was there. I was there. All my witnesses were there and all of that. Um, and then there was no judge, which is very weird. So I was given a court date 2.5 months prior to that now. So I would sit in the lockup for an additional 2.5 months before I see a judge again. So
Oh.
it was kind of crazy.
So fast forward now to you being let out, so to speak. What caused them to say, okay, go? And are you free to travel around and move around?
No, I still have court date. I cannot leave the country. I still have court pending because my case is not yet finished. I haven't had my third court date yet. So the thing is now I have a chronic illness. I have diabetes.
Yes.
So because of the corona pandemic and the situation with corona spreading and people dying rapidly, and I have no charge, I have no criminal offense prior to this lockup. Yeah, so I don't even have a parking ticket. So we were given first preference to go outside until court resume and whatever you go to your court. So
Hmm.
I was one of the first persons, and we did a petition and we wrote to the governor um, requesting that I be, sent to him on certain circumstances that I turn up to court. That's why when my agent, Kerry Townsend, was sending out the petition, I felt hurt because for me, as somebody very dominant in dancehall, to send out a petition and I can count less than 5 artists who repost the petition. So if it was for my industry alone, I would still be locked up right now.
Yeah? You weren't getting any support from fellow artists?
No,
And what
we
were you
come from
asking them to do in the petition?
just repost the petition. That's it.
Yes.
Because we wanted to show that the community and my work environment deems me important and thinks that I should be let out. You know what I mean? You know, America run, it's group effort where do everything. You understand what I'm saying? So me they just want to support them from my fellow dancehall people. You understand? I got more support from fans of the Jammer Cruise, family and friends within America. People are from Instagram and active involved in a dancehall.
Yeah.
You have one pointer artist repost it, and two other major artists in a dancehall message him and accuse him, say why him tag them in the post.
Oh.
You understand? I said two dominant names that I've been mentioning in my documentary.
You're doing a documentary on the whole issue?
On my whole life from beginning to now.
Yes.
My career, everything.
So to them then, you are an illegal alien.
Immigrant, right. Them I say, I'm a refugee there.
You're a refugee. You're a refugee.
Yeah, that's
but you couldn't meet that standard, a refugee standard. You have to have,
that's what,
you'd have to have a bigger reason for leaving your country.
right.
So,
and then,
so what is the official wording in the charge?
the wording in the charge is that I was illegally entering the United States of America without proper document.
Okay. And,
yeah, so
and you're off now due to your critical illness.
Yeah, my chronic illness because of the whole corona. So basically, corona free me then.
Yes.
To put it in a nutshell.
For now, but you can't leave until you go back to court.
Yeah. After my court date is pending, but they don't know when the court will be.
So in the meantime, your whereabouts are somewhat secretive. Why?
No, it's not secretive, but because of the vloggers painting a picture like they know what's going on with my life.
Oh, I see what you mean.
When they don't know what's going on. So them kind of lead the people them astray. Them kind of have the people them are think stupid. Them have the people them like zombies. Because when they put out a stupid headline now, a lot of people don't know where to find Foota hype or can call Foota hype. So them run with the headline where the vlogger them put out. And a vlogger write a wrong headline just to get views when his story not credible.
Okay.
So my story is not hidden. It's not. I'm not trying to hide, but people are looking to the wrong places for information. And like a Winford, where so Winford credible can call the artist for. Most of the vloggers them cannot call Foota phone or nobody else in the industry phone. They don't know nobody. But them write like them know your life and everything. So followers tend to pay attention to noise and not reality.
Okay.
So that's why them get misled. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Well, so in the meantime, you're good. You're not sick.
Well, diabetes is a forever illness, right? So I have to be treating myself, eating properly, taking medication,
And observing the protocol, social distancing and so on.
Yeah. Well, me kind of have a problem with this whole corona thing, because my views already. It's a man-made disease. It's pattern. So once you have a man-made disease as pattern, them have the cure for it already. So basically, them just don't want the public know I get the cure yet. Them have an agenda where them are work towards. Probably enough people not dead yet.
Well, Foota, that's your opinion. I don't know that I support that view, but
No, you don't have to support the view. It's a reality. Yeah. Any disease that is man-made that has a pattern already have the cure for it.
Yes.
It's not me making this up. This is proven. Because this is a new way to make money now. When they pattern it and you have a disease that has a pattern, then when the cure comes, so we have 7 billion people in the world. If 7 billion people are at risk of dying, and I have the only cure that is patented to my name, and an injection is sold for $80 or $100. How much money is that, Winford?
There are thousands of conspiracy theories out there about this disease, brethren. So I'm not saying that yours isn't credible or not. I'm just saying I'll have to process it too, because we've heard it before. It's an argument out there. We're not dismissing or confirming anything. We just listen and weigh the pros and cons for all these proposed theories until they move to real facts, from theory to facts. We have to be cautious still. But
it depends on what you know as facts, you know, because who approves that a theory is not facts are facts?
no,
Yeah, people
no, we're
call the
not
shot.
saying it can't be. It can be. Some
Oh, yeah.
some of
Remember,
these
said it.
theories can turn out to be facts. But they are
Remember, say
theories
no.
because they are not yet facts.
But what makes them facts, Winford? Because the shot callers who determine what a fact is
Evidence,
can
proof,
no,
evidence,
no,
proof of what.
but how are you? If I have the proof, but I'm not FDA approved or medically approved, then they're going to say to me, what I have is considered a theory because they don't approve it as a fact.
Yes.
So what if the head of the stream is corrupt? And when me go and find 5 bush, fever grass, mojo herb, and some something, Thursday and thing, I say, this cure corona. Them say it's not good, I lie me I tell you. Oh, we approve says a fact.
Well, well, you may need to cure someone. I mean, cure people with it, Reggie.
So I mean have it. How much people? We actually cure people with corona, you know?
Yes.
It's me come from jail, you know? All right. Wait for it. We are treat people from the inner lockup. My brother catch corona in New York, and we call, and I make him link up with the electric doc, and the electric doc send him thing them and him start treat himself him good. Because it's, remember saying now, all of these diseases are mucus prone, you know, and mucus is cold basically. So if you cleanse your body of the mucus, refrain from eating what puts mucus in the body and treat it. Eat properly. If you notice, every doctor will come on TV and tell about corona says, eat nutritious meals. But people don't know what is nutritious from what is not nutritious. Because everybody just get some vegetable and eat and say, yes, them are nutritious. No, you have fake vegetable and fake fruits. So you have to go study and know what is from God as a fruit and what is from God as a vegetable and what was tampered with 6,000 years ago or 7,000 years ago, because from them time they never tamper with food.
Well, my friend, one of the best places to go is back to your grandma in Jamaica, or your grandfather. They have the real deal, okay? Those are not theories. Those are real. What some of these bushes can do. Perhaps that's where we need to look more. So a lot has been happening in your absence. I don't know how much you've been keeping in touch with what's happening in Jamaica. Yeah. Your space, your workplace.
Yeah. My world.
Your world. So dancehall now, Reggie. Your comment on what's going on. War arrays, and you are one of the warmongers. You're one of the war pushers. Are you pushing any of these wars that have been springing up in the coronavirus?
No, not interested. Waste of time.
There shouldn't be war now. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, there should be. There's always room for lyrical war and confrontation, but it has to make sense.
You would still support a war in corona?
Yeah, man. Right now, if they would have a good clash and them say pay-per-view, $5 or $10 to watch a good clash, would have pay me money and watch it. And enough more people that pay and watch it. But these artists are so coward, they would even do a virtual, you set up your studio, a man set up his studio, on a virtually clash, tune for tune. Them not do that neither. Them coward, them afraid. Dancehall in trouble where that is concerned, you know. See? That's why people are look away from dancehall. Yes, we get a few big songs here and there. Since Mavado and Vibes Cartel, the clash diaspora has been damn like disappear. It don't make no sense. Nobody now go up on the same stage, go stand up, you over there, so me over there, so we are chat lyrics, and that's not happening. So we lose our interest in it. Every day you get up and you go up on a record where you and your friend alone stay down in the studio. I want to tell yourself, say, are the baddest thing, and sing, and your friend them a beat, this bad. But when the next man sing, you're afraid to go over there and I read him there, and him over there so I tell himself, say, man, the baddest thing. Then a promoter call you. Make us stop this chasing, confrontation of all argument. We want to book you and the artist on the same show. Oh, me want 10 million. Where the promoter forget it? You just call and I tell the promoter price so you know it can't work. So them are basically coward. Them no impress me with no clash business.
All right. So apart from clashing, who are some of the artists impressing you right now, or the world for that matter?
Right now, Governor do excellent. Governor is doing excellent. Dexter Dap has been maintaining gracefully. So I have to give them extra props. And it shows in the numbers when they make a song or when they make a video. They might be creative. Understand what I say? Governor song have 2 million views in a couple of days. You understand what I say? Got 1.8 million views in a 2 days. Because it's something him reinvent. Because busy they come with that thing the first way I call and conversate and the talking. But Governor rejuvenate it now in our bond settings, and it's interesting. It arouses the brain. The next that has come out, him go against the grid. Every man always say, "Girl, wicked. If you kill a girl, me for this, me for that." Dexter come out and say, "Poison him." Be a man, I tell a girl if you poison a man, like the problem is never been done. So it stimulate your brain, your ear song, you want to involve. This is what the artists now do. Them now search and create. It's an art form in a Winford. You have to be ever evolving. Most of the artists in Jamaica, them now look within our culture to evolve themselves. Them might look on Little Wayne, them might look on the baby, them might look on rappers to inspire them. That's why you see them with them pants on them bottom. That's why you see them tattoo themselves. That's why you see them try cream out them ear and plait it to look like the rapper. No, rappers wanted to look like us. If you remember good, the youth them bust there and say, "Hey, gold chains like my name, Shabba Ranks. Shabba Ranks." Why you think them youth there go in America and get up and sing about Shabba? Because it was a thing. You understand? The look, the clothes, the fashion, everything what dancehall used to have is being destroyed. Because them youth there look to hip hop to inspire we. When we inspire the whole world, they don't know how big the culture is, Winford. You out in the world with it sometime, you see how crazy people go for what we do. But them youth them keep looking to the internet for inspiration. You can't do that. You have to look within your own culture for inspiration. You can't get inspired by Little Wayne when Little Wayne don't know about banana and dumpling. He don't know about coffee tea. He don't know none of them stuff there. He don't know about lemon. So the inspiration wrong. That's why they might bring out certain behavior.
All right. Talk a little bit now, Foota, about your family now. Your kids, your wife, your mom, everybody.
You know my mom passed away, right? So that was really challenging for me while I was locked up because my mother is the strongest for my team. If my mother was alive, I don't know how they would have stopped her from coming to America.
She had passed before, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. She passed away. Yeah.
Okay.
So she would have to be by my side. At least she was by my side, but in spirit. So I didn't need a strong support system on the outside to help me collaborate with the lawyer because it's not because you have a lawyer, you can't leave everything up to the lawyer with. So Kerry Townsend, my agent, she was the one who was doing everything, contacting who was supposed to be contacted, paying the lawyer, putting together this petition, searching the internet every day to see if there's a new breaking for people who are arrested out of crime. You know what I mean? Like things like that. So she was one of my main support system. And then being able to speak to my kids, that helped me a lot. At one point, I couldn't hear from my son. That had me like very devastated. I cried. Some man like me, "Oh, you're there, Jay, cry." Yes, I cried. Because when you're in a situation like that, you're in a new country, you're in a jail in a new country. Remember, I say everybody here is basically a stranger. Even if I see two Jamaicans, I don't know them, I'm a friend them. So talking to people that I love and knowing that they're okay was a big thing for me. You understand what I say? So that's what kept me going. Because at one point I wanted to do voluntary deportation. Because that was the offer they was offering me from the get-go. You can take voluntary departure, you can go home, and it's not considered a deportation. But strong people around me like Mama Kingston, Sean Kingston, Mother now, and Kerry, and other close people. I said, "No, you can't do that. You don't have a case. Don't make the frustration make the deport itself." You understand what I say? So that helped me to hold it. You understand? if I could contact my people, then probably would have lose it in big man thing.
Well, it's good to know that you still have it, Bridget, and you're still here, and you have a case that and hopefully you can get a